We are well into the school year at this point for sure. And if your kids are struggling to make new friends at school, well, Jessi Berger is here from Middle Moms, and she has some great advice for us. I'm excited to chat with you because I'm a dad of some teenagers, and this is definitely a topic on my mind as kids go into school. And thank you for being here with us today.
Oh, thanks for having me. Well, let me tell you, people worry about friendships changing with their teenagers, right? You get real used to their friends and you feel good with them, but
yeah.
I think parents really need to know that changing friendships for their kids is really normal. Like, it's really natural and normal. Your kids are growing so fast during those teen years. Of course their friendships are going to change.
Yeah.
And parents need to know that, and then they need to tell their kids that. So instead of being worried about it, they just kind of roll with it. They're like, yeah, this is normal. This is how it's supposed to be.
And we've gone through those teenage years. We've experienced it. Why are the teenage years so hard?
Well, they're a little bit hard because they have changing interests. So I like to tell parents to think of it like your kids are riding an elevator. And as they go to different levels and different floors, you know, that might be like a changing interest, being in a new club, whatever. They need to be able to let some friends off the elevator to make room for other friends to come on the elevator. And occasionally, as they're going up and down and riding this elevator, they'll be alone for a minute. And they need to not panic. It's really normal.
That's a great analogy, certainly. Hopefully it's a smooth ride and not bumpy. And
yeah.
It doesn't get stopped for a while. But you've got some great advice for us. What's your first piece of advice?
Okay, my first piece of advice for these kids is, as you're letting people off your elevator and you're making new friends, you still need to be really kind. Sometimes our kids, as they're trying to create space and leave some friends on a floor and make new friends, they want to say something mean to create that space, you know. They feel a little insecure with the change, and so they say something mean. But it's really important for us to teach our kids that it's okay to let friends go, but you have to do it kindly.
Yeah.
You know, there's no mean words, there's no saying, oh, she wasn't cool enough or whatever. Instead, just say, oh, you know what, she's a really nice person, but we have different interests now. Or, you know, I've joined a different club and I want to make sure I have time for some other friends too.
And as guardians, as parents, we have to lead by example and kind of be even-keeled, the voice of reason, and not get all dramatic and crazy with them, right?
Exactly. Like, don't feed into that drama. Your job is to take it down and always help your kids to have kind of like just a nice, calm, positive way to deal with the stress of changing friends.
Great advice. And you got a second piece of advice you want to share with us today. What is that?
Okay, and my second piece of advice is to help your kids stay true to themselves. Sometimes as they're starting out with something new, they might want to adopt kind of a phony persona to fit in, right?
We never did that.
Think of like Mean Girls, you know, she becomes
true.
a mean girl so she can fit in. And we want to help our kids know that the best thing that they can do is just be true to themselves, like what they like, and just make sure that they're not phony. And it might take a little time. If they can be patient, the right friends are going to come to them.
Be genuine.
Yeah.
And be genuine with your kids. Be honest. You have a bonus tip for us. What is that?
I do. Okay. Sometimes as your kids are changing friend groups and they don't have anybody to hang out with, the best thing you can do as a parent is make sure that your home is like a comfortable, safe place for them to hang out. So if they're not out with friends on a Friday night, just be like, it's okay. I'm so glad you're here. Let's go do something fun, so that they don't feel dumb or like a loser. You're like, no, we love being with you. Come be with us, and that time will pass.
Great advice. We can follow Jessi Berger on your Instagram. What is that? What is that account?
Middle.moms.
Middle.moms. Check it out. Thank you for being here. This was a good, healthy, I don't know, just a reminder for me as a dad. Thank you so much for being here on the show.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.